I really need y'all to tell me if I'm wrong here because I just cussed out my homegirl over a birthday. I know y'all tired of hearing bitches falling out about their birthday, but it's like, I got my makeup done. This is the first time I ever got my makeup done in my 28 years of living by MUA. I booked the MUA for a shoot for my birthday. I'm turning 28. Turn up. Call her. I'm like, yeah, girl, look at my face. She's like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. And I'm like, I see why you bitches be getting your makeup done because I'm about to start doing this for every occasion. She fixed her mouth to say, I hope you're not doing that for my birthday. I beg your fattest of pardons. I said, well, wasn't thinking about it, but I mean, you did want to go to a really nice dinner and go out after, so, I'd love to rebook the MUA but in my face. Is there a problem? She said, oh, girl, I'm the only one that should be getting my face professionally done. It's my birthday. Huh? I laughed because I thought she was playing. She was dead ass serious, y'all. I'm a grown-ass 28-year-old woman. You're not about to tell me what I can do with my face. Mind you, this is a regular ass face. Then before I could even finish speaking, telling her, what are you talking about? She said, oh no, girl, don't worry. You can wear what you want to wear. Like, it don't matter. I said, I won't be wearing shit because I'm not coming. Then after telling her that I was not attending her birthday dinner, she said, I'm a weird ass to be. And she always thought I was odd. If I'm being weird, y'all let me know. But that seems pretty goddamn weird. But my birthday's coming up, so yay. Won't be at hers in 2 weeks, but...
It's giving boss beach. It's giving boss beach. It's giving bad bitch. Never ever play me like I'm ass. Never bring a nigga over where I lay my head.
Hey Rych Babes, how did your friends treat you on your birthday? Birthdays are super special to celebrate yourself and others, but sometimes they can reveal who really values you. Have you ever had a birthday where your friends just didn't show up for you, or maybe they didn't make any effort to celebrate your day? It could be very disappointing and open your eyes to how they really feel about you. So with that being said, Rych Babes, I am excited about this video. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and share. I'll be back at the end of this video with my commentary.
Y'all know what bitches fall out after not come to their friend's birthday dinner? Because it's just like, bitch, you had 364 days not to show up for me. 364 days. And you pick my day, bitch, my birthday, to not come through? You clearly don't fucking like me, bitch. And I'm not going to force you to. Bye, bitch.
My red flag is, if it's my birthday and we friends and you don't tell me happy birthday, I'm going to make it my life mission to remember not to tell you happy birthday for your birthday. I don't even play like that.
I flat out refuse to go to anyone's birthday celebrations, trip, dinner, whatever it is, if I don't know anyone or if I can't bring someone. Because you know what? I think it's time we have a discussion that a lot of girls think that their friends are friendly and they're really not. They'll invite you somewhere knowing that you're going alone and then be like, oh, don't worry about it. Like, don't worry that you're going alone. You'll make friends with my friends. They're so lovely. And most of the time, they're not lovely. They're awful. Do you know what? The birthday celebrant, they never actually deep that their friends, like how their friends are in that setting. I think they see how their friends are. Like, say if them and their friends have gone out to dinner and they're already in their group and then they've made friends with another group, they will then think to themselves, oh my god, my friends are such good vibes that we make friends with other girls when we're out. And it's like, no, they're not good vibes. It's just because you lot are all already in a group and then you're making friends with another group, but like, it's not the same. Or it's just like, just because they're a good friend to you doesn't mean that they're nice to other girls. And a lot of girls are weirdly overprotective of their friends. So when they see like a new girl or a new friend come in, they're not welcoming. Like, over the years, there's countless amount of times I've gone somewhere on my own and there's only been like 2 times where I've actually had a good time and made friends or spoke with other girls who have been welcoming towards me. Like, the last time I went to a birthday dinner by myself, obviously I was a bit apprehensive for these reasons. And my friend was like, nah, like, my friends are just like me, like, you'll get along with them, they're so nice. And because obviously my friend is my friend for a reason, so I'm thinking, all right, cool, if they're vouching for their friends, then fair enough, like, I'll see what the vibe is like, they must be decent. But a lot of the time I see my friend's friends and I'm thinking, how are you friends with her? Like, you're so nice and your friends are so awful. So yeah, last time I went to one of these birthday dinners on my own, yeah, I walked in, I said hi to everyone, obviously everyone said hi. Then I went up to the birthday girl, obviously giving her a present, greeting her, saying happy birthday. And like, her best friend is sitting next to her. And her best friend is giving me the most evil eye to ever exist on this earth. While I'm talking to the birthday girl, she's proper screwing me. Like, to the point where I look over at her, she just gives one a fake ass smile. Like, she's like, and I think to myself, I'm like, do I know her from somewhere? Like, you know what I mean? So anyway, I go and sit down. I'm paying this girl no mind. I'm like, whatever. I go and sit down now next to one of her friends. So I'm sitting there in awkward silence for a while because the friend wasn't trying to initiate conversation. And for me, I work in events. Like, I network with people from all walks of life for a living. So when I can't connect with someone, I know it's not because of me. Like, I can talk to anyone. Anyway, I start talking to her now. I forgot even how I initiated the conversation. But yeah, we started chatting and things were cool. Then all of a sudden, another friend walks in who's friends with the birthday girl and is friends with the girl I was sitting next to. Because as soon as she seen her friend, she was like, oh, do you mind moving down a seat so she can sit here? And I'm thinking, that's a bit rude, but whatever. So here's me thinking, all right, cool. You know, me and you was talking, your friends come in, like, we can all, like, kiki together. Boy, was I wrong. Like, the girl came in, she sat down, she moved her chair, like, she put her back, basically, towards me, like, you know what I mean? You're at this conversation now. I'm just like, that's so rude, because meanwhile, when we were kikiing, I told you that I'm here by myself, I don't know anyone. So yeah, fair enough, that's your friend and you want to chat with her, but you can also still keep me involved in the conversation. Like, it's not that serious. So anyway, cool, I'm back to square one now. I'm sitting by myself, sitting in awkward silence. And you know them ones at a birthday dinner, you can't even go on your phone, otherwise it's just gonna look rude. So I'm just sitting there like, so cool. Then I tried to initiate a conversation with two girls opposite me. And I think I complimented something on both of them. Like, they both look really nice. I think I said, like, oh, I like your hair, like, to one of them. And I really like your nails to another one. Like, they look really good, I can't lie. You know when you compliment certain girls and they act like you're a fan? And they were like, oh, thanks. In my head, I'm like, bitch. So I try not to read too much into it, yeah. So then they were talking about what cocktail they wanted to order. So because I went to that restaurant before, I was like, oh, this one's really nice. They just looked at each other like, why is this girl still talking to us? So me, I'm not no beg. Like, when I'm getting that energy, I'm like, cool. I ain't saying nothing no more. I'm thinking, yeah, these two girls, they're just bad vibes. The birthday girl had another friend come in, also didn't know anyone. However, the difference was this new friend who walked in was a very well-known influencer, like a big following type of influencer, not one of them little 30k influencers, like 100k plus. Do you know how certain girls get around influencers? Like, they just get all fanned out. So when this girl comes in now, these two girls who are giving bad vibes, they suddenly turn into the most friendliest girls you could ever imagine. Like, before, they were on their phones. When this girl comes in now, phone's down. They're there chit-chatting, doing up, you know, getting to know you. Where you from? What country you from? Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, where was this energy like 10 minutes ago when I was trying to talk to you two? And the most annoying thing about these situations is the birthday girl can never pick up on these vibes. They always just assume that everyone there is having a good time and their friends are being welcome into the friends who don't know anyone. And it's just like, they're not. Because the birthday girl then came over because she was sitting like very far away. So the birthday girl came over, and then like when she came over, the two begs were then exchanging like Instagrams with the influencer. And the birthday girl is seeing this interaction and she's like, oh, I'm loving it. You guys are all making friends. And I'm like, no, we're not. Well, I'm not. This is just one of the many occasions that I have. And like I'm saying, the birthday girl never clocks onto this. Because one, the birthday girl is normally drunk and in their own world. And two, they just assume that their friends are being welcoming to everyone, and they're not. So for me, I'm like, if I don't know any of your other friends, if I can't bring a friend, I'm not coming. Like, I refuse to leave my house and spend my money to sit there around girls that are not going to be welcoming. I'm going to sit there in silence. Like, I could be at home eating my food, playing Sims. Like, why am I coming out of my house to be uncomfortable? I'm not doing it.
So I basically made a tweet that said, being let down on your birthday is definitely grounds for cutting people off. Sorry. From time I did an intimate party and people didn't turn up, didn't bother to let me know they weren't coming, cancelled hours into the party, I realised that people can be so mad. And I know some people are going to be listening and they're going to be like, oh, it doesn't matter, it's just a birthday, you're so sensitive, it's not that deep. Like, no, it is that deep. If you're someone who cares about your birthday, if you're someone who shows up for your friends, if you're someone who is reliable, it is a massive deal if people are not reciprocating that energy. Why should you accept someone treating you in a way that you would never treat them? Like, why do we have to accept that? You don't have to accept that. And birthdays are literally once a year, the same time every year. And for a lot of people, it's the only thing that they will ever celebrate for the whole year. It's the only time they'll ever put together a party or a dinner or whatever to get their friends together to just celebrate another year of life. And you let that person down. Why? And I'm super big on grace being extended to people because adulting is hard, life is hard. Grace should always be extended. But there's a difference between someone who lets you know that they can't make something and someone who just lets you down on the day. Someone who doesn't even tell you they're not coming. Like, that's not acceptable. And even if you let someone know that you're not going to make it, If your reasoning is because you just can't be bothered to go, that still is not good enough. Because if you know your friend cares about something, you should want to care about it too. Like, you should want to care and want to surround your friend with love on a day that you know means a lot to them. So the fact that you can't be bothered to do that, again, is also a problem. At the end of the day, people have this really individualistic kind of ideals, and it's like everyone wants to kind of be like for themselves, but then you question why people don't have community like they did when your parents were younger. Like, come on, 2 + 2 = 4. At the end of the day, if something means something to you, if it's your birthday, if it's whatever, and your friends don't respect that, and your friends don't wish to celebrate important moments in your life, then why do you need them in your life? And I'm sorry, but birthdays literally will show people's asses. Like, they will show people's asses. And it tends to happen on birthdays because, like I said before, it tends to be the only thing that people celebrate about themselves outside of the graduation and wedding. But that doesn't happen, like, annually. So if you're like me and you have been let down, and most people have been let down, like, let's not act like, oh, what type of friends do you have? No, anyone can be let down by anyone. But, you know, you don't feel bad about letting people go that cannot treat you and love you and respect you in the way that you deserve and in the way that you would to them. Because, like I said, why accept treatment from someone in a way that you would never treat them? Like, just surround yourself with people who love you the way you love them, and everything will be fine. Trust me.
I'm making birthdays or special occasions thoughtful. It takes no money to make someone's birthday thoughtful or like you care.
I cannot speak about this enough.
It's ridiculous.
It literally takes 2 seconds to get a gift.
And not
Be
even
thoughtful.
Even if you don't have the gifts, like, yo, if a nice handwritten letter,
of course, yes,
would be amazing. And let me just be sorry to cut you off. You know, your birthday doesn't change. It's the same birthday every year.
Every year is the same birthday.
The same birthday. It's not like one day is in October, the next is in December. Every single year, my birthday is October 13th.
And you know what's funny? I'd love to hear when it's birthday time, I don't got money for that. Oh, I don't have money. Bitch, you knew my birthday was coming up. You knew we were going to do something. How long have we been friends? How long have I celebrated my birthday? How long have you known me that you know that I like to go all out for my birthday and I like to throw an event or whatever? Like, you know this.
It's ridiculous. If you were that broke, you could literally save $1 till my birthday and you will have enough money.
More than enough.
Enough.
And then some. And then fucking
some. So that excuse where, I forgot, I didn't have money, yada, yada, yada. They don't give a fuck about you.
No, they don't give a fuck about you. That's not, I'm sorry, that's just not your real friend. And I feel like birthdays are meant to be celebrated.
Absolutely. People don't make it every year to see a birthday.
If someone doesn't say happy birthday to you, right, after you've said happy birthday to them and you've been there for all their birthdays and you've wished them well and it's your time, the clock is on you now, right? And they don't say a damn thing and they view every single story and social media, right? This person, you need to keep an eye on them. This person, you probably need to cut off, right? I just find it very strange how the day you're born, that's a special day. Am I wrong? Do we agree on that one? Okay. So if you don't say happy birthday, you know what I mean? My birthday was a few days ago. Appreciate everyone for the birthday wishes. But we're talking about now this situation, right? So if it's my birthday and you don't say happy birthday and you just watch my whole life, and I know you personally, I don't care if you're on a social or work colleague or whatever, that's different. But if it's a person you've been there for, you know personally, they know you personally, and they just ignore you, something ain't right there. You need to cut that person off. I wouldn't even have a word with them. You know what I mean? If they, you know what I mean? Something ain't right there because they've seen it. If they've seen your profile, they've seen you post, it's my birthday. You know what I mean? Chapter whatever, chapter 28, chapter 30, chapter 27. Listen. Keep an eye on that person. That person got a deep-rooted issue with you and they ain't telling you about it, but they have an issue with you, trust me. But mind you, if it's a thing where obviously they might be a bit stressed out, you know what I mean? They've been going through some hard times in life, you know what I mean? We all fall short. You know what I mean? Sometimes life is, you know what I mean? Life gets a bit much and they got a lot to deal with at the moment and you know what I mean? It went off their mind and they forgot. And they're like, oh, my bad, I forgot, happy birthday, happy belated, hope you had a great time. That's different. That's different, right? But I'm talking about the ones that they know, they been knowing that it was coming up, and they seen it, and they decided not to say anything. Right? So then why will certain people that used to wish you happy birthday and who don't wish you happy birthday now, why is that such a big red flag in a person? I'll explain to you why. Because there's going to be some people who are going to comment under this video saying, oh, it's not a big deal. No, it's not. Yes, it is. And I'll explain to you why it's a big deal. Your birthday is the day you were born, right? That is a special day. The day you entered this planet Earth is an important day. I don't care what you say. I don't care what your friends or whatever opinion they have. This day for you and I is an important day, right? If someone truly cares about you, if someone actually gives a shit about you, if someone actually genuinely has a genuine relationship rapport with you, it's common respect to say, oh, just reaching out, happy birthday, have a nice day. It takes 2 seconds. So for someone that you know personally to do this, they see in the birthday photos, they see in the birthday party if you had one, they seeing you go out smiling, having fun, enjoying your birthday, they're scrolling, they went on all your social medias and they ignored it. That person they have a problem with you, or they're jealous of you, or something you're doing. I don't know, you might be making some moves in your life, you might be smiling a bit more, you might be things might be changing in your life, and they've been watching you. So now what they want to do, this is what jealous idiots do. They want to find a way to ruin it for you. They want to find a way to, you know what I mean? The jealousy won't let them say happy birthday. So they want to say it, they know they should, but they don't want to, because they can't contribute to you having a special day and contribute to your happiness. If someone does this to you, cut their ass off. No questions.
Let it all go.
The way your friend treats you on your birthday says everything you need to know about them. So pay very, very close attention, because you might just discover that the friend you thought was your friend is not your friend at all. And if you've ever experienced a friend that deliberately tried to ruin your birthday, either make it all about them, become the center of attention all of a sudden, try to outshine you, try to speak louder than you. It's all like these little small things that they do, but you know that they're doing it on purpose. They are deliberately trying to sabotage your day. Some like to pick fights, some like to sabotage plans so they fall through. So instead of you doing something that you want to do, you end up doing something that they wanted to do from the start. It's the sneakiness that you really, really need to watch out for. And if you notice any type of behavior like this, please remove that friend from your life, because they are not a friend. They are a secret hater. They're jealous of you. They're envious of you. They're trying to sabotage you. I can't even imagine having that mindset. That you wake up that day and you deliberately decide to ruin someone's special day just because you have so much insecurities that you can't even be happy for someone for one day. And I'm sorry, there is no excuse. I'm going to say it, because every single person on this planet follows the same pattern. Thought, feeling, action. First, you think about what you want to do. Then you feel how it might feel doing that thing. And then you act on it. So I'm sorry, anyone that is deliberately trying to hurt another person or ruin someone's special day, they thought about it first. They recognized the feeling that comes with it, and clearly that feeling was a good feeling for them, and then they acted on it. So the whole, oh, I didn't do it on purpose, that was not my intention. Even for a split second, we all think about the consequences of what we would do if we act on it. We all have intrusive thoughts, but we all make the choice on whether or not we act on it. I'm sorry to be the bearer of this news, but if you have experienced a friend that is deliberately trying to ruin a special day for you, where it's supposed to be a day where they celebrate you, that is not a friend, honey, and you need to cut them out of your life immediately, because it just escalates from here. When someone gets away with bad behavior, the bad behavior gets worse and worse because they want to see how far they can go with getting away with it. And every time they do something on purpose and you let it go and you forgive them, they're getting away with it. And they're going to do it again and again and again and again and again because they will never be satisfied hurting you. That's how sick it is. Immediately cut them out. Love you guys.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all bitches gotta stop flopping and flaking on y'all friend's birthdays because it's not cute. Like, why you saying you coming if you know you're not coming? Why you saying you coming if you know your money not there? And people be making time for who they want to make time for. People show up for who they want to show up for. And y'all bitches would never show up for y'all good friends, but will always show up for the friends that be talking about y'all behind y'all back. But me, I'm the type, I would dare not invite you nowhere else. And you could really feel the way because I felt the way when you didn't show up for me, so that makes two of us. I'm not forcing no bitch to show up for me, but I'm gonna take note. And then the ghosting game takes me out every time. Because the day of or the day before, now you can't contact them. Now you got no way, like.
I can get over a lot of things, but not telling me happy birthday, that's not one of them. You're done.
Okay, y'all, I might be a few days late, but this was going viral a few days ago, and basically, the girl in the orange sent the girl in the black this message, telling her how she felt like her friend tried to outdress her on her birthday. And mind you, y'all, they're going to the Cheesecake Factory. Thing is, if you know your friend's a simple girl, and y'all going to the Cheesecake Factory, why do all this? And you got the bouquet of flowers. Like, you wanted the attention on you, girl. It wasn't your day. You wanted to try to steal her shine. And I don't see nothing wrong with this girl in the orange dress. Y'all talking about she should have came harder. They was just going to the Cheesecake Factory. But for her to be wearing this to the Cheesecake Factory is crazy because it wasn't even her birthday. Y'all talking about who wears a bodysuit to the Cheesecake Factory? I did on my birthday with my man. But I was with my man though, and it was my birthday. Girl, you know you wrong. You jealous.
Listen, babes, how your friends treat you on your birthday can be a reflection of your relationship with them. If they genuinely happy for you and want to celebrate your special day, it shows they care and value your friendship. But if they're dismissive, forgetful, or only show up when it's convenient for them, it may be a time to reconsider those friendships. I know it's not about the gifts or extravagant parties, but about the thought and the effort they put into making you feel appreciated. If you consistently feel let down, ask yourself if these are the types of people you want in your life. Your birthday is just one day, but the way that you're treated speaks value about the respect and the love in the relationship. So, my rich babe, as you reflect on your last birthday, let's think about who was really there for you. Remember, true friends will celebrate you not just on your birthday, but throughout the entire year. If you find that your circle isn't supporting you the way that you deserve, don't be afraid to make changes. Surround yourself with people who uplift you and celebrate you and make you feel valued. You deserve that kind of energy in your life. Thanks for watching, Rich Babes. If you have a similar experience, please share them down below in the comments. I would love to read your stories. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I will see you next time. Stay rich.